And I'm back. I'm gonna light your candles, my water signs. Okay. Okay. I don't think anything is a coincidence in this life. I mean, it could very well be. I shouldn't say that. But I think for the most part, there's a reason for everything. And I feel, water signs, that something is going to be lit up for you in October. Or you feel lit up. Something is making sense to you. Your light is returning. Maybe some of you are feeling a little bit dim, you know what I mean? Anyways, I do appreciate you being here today, my beautiful water signs. And I hope that you can gain some insight into your situation, get some clarity, or, you know, what you need. If anything in this reading makes you feel uncomfortable, just leave it. It's not meant for you. Okay. Okay, that's what I wanted to say. Now, let's get into your reading, starting with a sign of Cancer. All right, Spirit. For my lovely, beautiful, handsome Cancers, what do they have going on from now till the end of October? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. We've got Shredder, number 63. Okay. We're going to do your oracle cards first, then we're going to put them together, and we're going to get into your tarot. And at the end, we're going to do some letters, charms, and oracles for your confirmation. You don't have to sit and watch through it, but some people like it. Messages for Cancer. Harvest. Let's get your situation card first. What does Cancer have going on this month? Mirror of Phantoms. Let's get your gossip cards out here. What does Cancer have going on the rest of October? This one and this one. Okay, let's bring your tarot decks. Let me move these out here. Lastly, do your tea leaves. Okay, Spirit. Messages for Cancer. What do they have going on? Okay. All right, that should be enough. All right, so here your main theme here is Shredder. Notice patterns that suggest it's time to delete unwanted memories. Random thoughts and intense feelings urge you to shred the remnants of the past. Okay, so you're getting rid of the past, okay? For those of you in connection, I want to awaken your memories of us, but is it too late? Will you grasp the depth of our bond or understand or misunderstand my intentions? Some of you could be in no contact situations or be in complicated situations in terms of connection. And then we've got Harvest here with Children of the Corn. I always thought the kids in this movie were super mega like creepy. Some of you could have children, or children are significant in this situation. Okay, and then Mirror of Phantoms. It says hidden desires, fears, or potentials we need to face up to our inner world. This is a deeply introspective period for you, Cancer. All right, we got Rebound. Temporary comfort, avoiding loneliness, quick replacement, just to forget. Okay. Brand new, fresh beginnings, reinventing yourself, new ventures, watch me shine. Nice. Okay. Let's start fixing these up here. So we're going to put the Harvest one right there. Okay. And then this one is self-medicating, addictions, irrational behavior, here with Numbing. And we've got Black Sheep, rebelling, going against expectations, defying norms. All right, Cancers, I'm going to tell you straight up, some of you, if you've got addictions or toxic behaviors or behaviors that are, not conducive to your well-being, this could be something that you're trying to release. Some of you have the past that's haunting you and you're kind of reliving negative experiences in your head over and over. Okay, let's get your tea leaves. Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Claw, be careful. Do not take risks. Okay. Barrel, you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Ooh, okay. Cancer, some of you, maybe you've been engaging in risky behavior because you feel there is an emptiness or a void, or just something feels a little bit off to you. Or you feel like whatever it is that you're doing, some of you, not all of you, you are engaging in behaviors that help numb you to a degree because you're not happy in one area of life or another. And it's like you're going against the grain, or some of you could identify as a black sheep in your family, or maybe you are dealing with someone in your life that has this black sheep behavior. And black sheep is basically when you go against the grain, you go against expectations, you're non-traditional, all right? And there is a new beginning on the horizon for you. You're reinventing yourself. For some of you, this is someone significant in your life that is going through this phase where you're watching them. That could be a child of yours or a sibling or someone that you care about. If you don't identify as a person that is needing to release a pattern or release a bad habit, and all of us, believe me, all of us, we're not perfect. We have something that we could work on to improve, right? Whatever it is for you. Some of you, it's like overspending, overeating, over drinking, over something, overly detached behavior. We'll see. Let me get the book on your little oracle card here with harvest. I don't know what the card means other than the movie is creepy as hell. These children are creepy. All right, Children of the Corn, directed by Fritz Kirsch from 1984. Maybe some of you, 1984 could be significant. What does 1984 give? 10 plus 12, 1 plus 2, 3, life path 3, or a Pisces, some of you. You're connected to someone like that. All right, we want to give you peace. Sharing a commitment to a cause, especially one that might seem a little corny to an outlander, can really bring a group of people together. Sure, the temptation to demonstrate that you are the truest believer can turn to a blood sport with a cutthroat response to those of shaky faith. But if the harvest is good, it can be worth all the effort. All right, it's in the upright. Yes, working together can bring great reward. Okay, so some of you, you're working in collaboration or commitment with someone to get the best results. Some of you, this could be support through counseling or support however you find support, whether it's business or in a personal matter of yours. All right, let's flip this here so you can see all the cards. What I mean, yes. Okay, let's get into your astro dice before we get into your tarot. All right, we've got Jupiter in the second house in Virgo. All right, so it's good and it's bad. It's not bad. I mean, nothing really is bad. But Jupiter in Virgo is in its fall. So meaning Jupiter is very uncomfortable in the sign of Virgo because Jupiter is about growth and expansion, and Virgo is about wait, let's look at the details. Hold on. It's kind of restrictive in a way, nitpicky. And in the second house, it has to do with your finances. So Jupiter in the second is very nice, right? There's growth and expansion when it comes to your money, your resources, your self-esteem even. But it's how you go about it. You have to pay attention to detail and be very concise when it comes to your finances. Some of you, you could find yourself squeezing the belt, right? Squeezing your belt or squeezing your wallet, however you want to frame it, to where you are watching your expenditures, trying to cut costs where you can. Some of you might receive support to help, I don't know, I get like rescuing a business or rescuing yourself even, because the second house is about self-esteem. And here with numbing and feeling rebound, right? It's like we're engaging in behaviors that help mitigate the loneliness or the sadness that we feel. There's something missing in your life, Cancer, and you're trying to find out what it is. And it's by process of elimination, really looking in the mirror and seeing what is it that I need to feel happy? Why don't I feel happy? What is missing? For some of you, it's children. For some of you, it's connection. For some of you, it's everything. Cancer, you've had it difficult the past few years, but you're being advised to release whatever has happened in your past. Erase those things from memory. I know it's at least bury it, okay? And some of you have stuff that's buried, but it's like slowly it comes and bubbles to the surface until you do the inner work, right? And you kind of push this down by engaging in self-numbing or self-undoing type of behaviors. Okay, and if you don't resonate with that, then, this is someone in your life that could be experiencing this. We're fixing this, you guys. Yes, hold on. All right, let's get some messages with the tarot. All right, Spirit, what is it There with a barrel, it's like you're missing something. This month you could be getting support from someone that kind of talks you off the ledge. Not it's the figurative ledge, not a literal. All right, Spirit, tell me about Cancer. What's going on for them the rest of this month? We got the Four of Swords, resting, healing, thinking, contemplating. Okay. Some of you need to improve your rest, or there's recovery here. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Something is coming in slow, or you feel it's been a slow process. You wanted to rush ahead with something, and Spirit said, nah, it's not time yet. Hold on. Knight of Cups in the reverse, especially when it comes to relationships and connections, okay? Some of you wanted to sprint and run instead of walking and taking your time. Some of you tend to jump into relationships because you're afraid of being alone. And it's not the way to go about it, right? The Sun, okay? So clarity is coming in. Children could be relevant, be more childlike. What's happening for my beautiful, lovely, handsome Cancers? Ten of Swords in the reverse. Okay, love to see that like that. Okay, Cancer. Oh, look at that Ace of Cups. Even better. The Devil. All right, what's behind it? The King of Cups. All right. Look, Cancer, some of you, there might be someone in your energy, or this could be you, put yourself where you fit, that struggle with addictions, right? Particularly drinking or things that do this numbing type of thing, right? Some of you are walking around wearing a mask about, acting like everything is okay. This numbing doesn't have to be through drinking. It could be through eating. It could be through escaping online, right? It's kind of like you're not grounded. You're not here in your reality, or someone isn't. Water sign energy. Capricorn is here too. Yeah, it's you have this opportunity to reset. I see you feeling emotionally fulfilled again, where you don't need these things to numb you. Or, okay, hold on. What you trying to say here, Spirit? Okay. I get like multiple messages. For those of you that have been going through this sadness, because Four of Swords can lean a little bit towards sadness, towards where we want to be asleep, or we want to be disconnected from reality. Okay. There is, what is this? With the Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Okay. It seems like something has been a challenge to overcome. Right, but here in this card, we have the sun in the background. The sun is on the horizon, and the sun is in this card. So there's recovery. There is improvement. There is walking through this dark shadow, or this dark energy, this emptiness, and coming out on the other side to liberate you. And you are looking, reflecting. I see a reflection here. And the Four of Swords is about reflection. You're contemplating, thinking about, okay, what is it that I truly want? Do I want to go this way? Do I want to go that way? Why are things being delayed for me? But I'm getting like this delay has purpose. And the purpose is to lead you to true love, to true healing. All right. If you've been struggling with health, I get a brand new beginning in health. If you've been struggling with connection, I get a brand new connection, or a reconciliation for some of you, because the Ace of Cups can indicate reconciliation. Just those of you that have recently come out of something, you're being advised to move slow when it comes to a new person, because if you're single and you're not dealing with anybody, this can indicate that you're connecting with someone that could be quite significant. Okay, and it says be careful, do not take risks. Yeah. If you have been involved with a toxic connection in your life, you're being advised to contemplate, do you want to go back there? You can forgive, but not forget. Tell me about the Four Swords. What's happening here? The Empress. All right. So this is the energy that you embody regardless of gender. The Empress is about fertility. It is about expansion and growth. The Magician reversed, the Three of Wands reversed, Strength reversed. Okay. So there's a fear that you have here about moving forward, onwards, and upwards. It's like you want to take certain people or certain things with you, but do they want to go with you? Maybe not. All right. You're being advised to focus on you, your things, your children, your family. For some of you, there's something about pregnancy here, harvest, and all this, the Ace of Cups, the Sun, the Empress. It's announcing fertility or pregnancy. And for those of you that are pregnant, you might be advised to take it easy. I don't know if there's like a high risk pregnancy for some of you. Or there's a history that maybe you drank and you didn't know that you were pregnant, something like that. Or you were taking meds and you didn't know you were pregnant, something like that. Just, Put yourself where you fit. Don't take it if it doesn't apply. And tell me about, okay, the Wheel of Fortune. Your luck is changing, Cancer. Something is turning around for you. Something is coming full circle. Things start picking up pace in your situation around Sagittarius season, which is right around the corner in November. So right now, this month, things might feel a little bit delayed, but slowly you start feeling better. There is improvement. Tell me about this Knight of Cups in the reverse. The Chariot in the reverse. Yeah, it's not time to move forward on a decision, okay? I get like it's up and it's down. The Ace of Cups, especially when it comes to a new connection, Six of Wands, and the Three of Swords. Some of you are appearing to be confident and happy, but you are leaving heartache behind, or that's what you're walking away from. Two of Swords. Some of you could be journaling, manifesting love and relationship, love and connection, okay? But you feel that it's like stop and go. Maybe you're dealing with someone where it's off and it's on. A red card could be significant. Motorcycles, maybe. So I'm getting like things could have taken off really quickly between you and another person, and then things came to a halt and you're like, what the hell? Where do we go from here? For those of you where this is not about love or connections, this is about you as a mother. If you don't identify as a mother, this could be a mother figure in your life where perhaps you are in a no contact situation with a mother, or you are disconnected from your children, those of you that are mothers. I'm getting that karma is coming full circle and you will have some form of communication, but if you're waiting for an apology or something like that, it's not coming. You're happy either way. You choose you. You choose to focus on yourself. Tell me about the Sun. Tell me about the Sun. Oh, these two. Eight of Swords and the Hangman. Yeah, some of you have been in your head, very stuck, very trying to look at a situation from all angles. And I'm getting this month, it's going to be illuminated to you what the disconnect was, what the issue was. Some of you have someone that is in prison, or there is news here about someone being released from prison, and that makes you happy. That's for some of you, not all of you. Okay. Now, if you don't have anybody in prison, this indicates that there is an opening up, a release, because you have been very trapped in your head, very trapped within yourself. The Hermit reverse, you're coming out of that. 10 of Cups, you're connecting again, you're reconnecting. There's a comeback around here with the World reverse, 10 of Pentacles reverse. Some of you with Temperance reverse, there is a lack of harmony in a family or a relationship situation. Okay, I'm getting that there is a reunion, but it could be a little bit tumultuous. Okay, we're going to clarify in a bit. Tell me about this 10 of Swords in the reverse. Why the 10 of Swords in the reverse? Okay, something doesn't hurt that much anymore. 10 of Pentacles upright. Okay, so you're healing a family situation. Now earlier I flipped it around because I had seen it in the reverse. I was getting ready to clarify that. We've got the Emperor reversed and the Seven of Wands. You're dealing with someone that's very, very stubborn emotionally. Could be an Aries, or it could be someone that is used to being in control or authority. This person could be guarded, even combative at times. Queen of Cups in the reverse, but it's because they're hiding hurt emotions here with the Queen of Cups reversed and the Seven of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. This person chooses to isolate because they want to remain in control over their emotions, over their life, over their decisions. They don't want to give explanations. And there has been a disconnect in family. Now, for others of you, Cancer, this could be you. You are the one that has chosen to detach from certain family members, and there is a lack of harmony, right? And there's times that you want to fix things, but times where you're like, you know what? I'm happy over here by myself, focusing on my own things in my own little world. You don't want drama. Okay. You sure the hell don't. You're like, you know what? These bitches, they reap what they sow. Okay. Now, if you were the one in the wrong, you often do reflect about where you could have been better. For others of you, you're reflecting on the things that other people have done. If you've been there for support, if you've shown up when they needed you. Some of you kept rescuing someone that keeps drowning or keeps making bad decisions, and you're tired of it, right? It's like, okay, this person needs help and I am not the one. I am not the one. My hands are tied. I don't see a way I can help this child or this person. Even some of it could be an adult child, a sibling. Let's clarify. Spirit, clarify this Knight of Pentacles in reverse when it comes to the Wheel of Fortune. With this ease, the Chariot. Yeah, you choose to move onwards and upwards. You choose yourself. Forward thinking, forward movement. You're leaving disappointment behind. You're leaving anxiety and grief behind. Page of Wands, Seven of Pentacles reversed. You're going to have news or some type of, somebody's going to be reaching out to you and you're going to not hear it. You're like, I'm so tired of showing up for this person's ass. I'm done. You're contemplating. You're like, we keep going around in circles. I'm not having it. This could be a someone that you're connected to romantically. Someone could have been, you could have been somebody's rebound, or somebody was your rebound, and that's what you're detaching from. All right, but I do get like someone reaching out and you choose to, ignore is a strong word. I would say you choose to kind of redirect this person. Ace of Pentacles, you're going after the gold, okay? You are looking for something solid, something stable, and that's what's coming in. Eight of Cups reversed, Queen of Cups. You have someone that is emotionally attached to you. This could be someone that you were married to, or there was a living situation going on, or there was talks about marriage or commitment. That's who is returning. Ace of Swords, you're going to make something known to this person. You're standing in your power, Cancer. Karma here with Judgment, okay? It's like you're going to let someone have it this month where it's like, okay, I'm going to take you back here so we can discuss where we're going from here. Because it's going to be shit or get off the pot time. You're letting someone have the truth, and you're very confident when you say this, okay? It's like healing can happen. In order for that to happen, you need to apologize, but not just about apologizing. You got to show me. The Ace of Pentacles is about something tangible. Okay, you don't want words. You're done with the words. That's what's changing. Maybe old Cancer would have taken words, but new Cancer wants action. Okay, tell me about the Knight of Cups reverse with the Chariot reverse. What's coming in? Someone is driving back up your way, honey. Could be family, lover, friend. You should know your story best. Okay, we've got the Five of Wands. My good, yeah, Five of Wands in the reverse. Someone wants to bury the hatchet when it comes to conflict. They don't want conflict with you. They're done fighting. The Hangman, they've had a lot of time to reflect and think about this. They want to heal things, okay? The Sun, there's clarity. There is happiness, okay? There's a possibility. And here with the Emperor, it's like I see you being in this leadership position. Not necessarily in leadership. It could be when it comes to career endeavors, because this could very well be connected to career or business. But for the most part, I get that this is you being in control over your emotions, being in control over how this reconciliation or how this come back together goes. Okay. Now, I don't want to say that it's going to be that you reconcile and that everything is great with this person. Hopefully so, right? But what I'm getting is at least having a conversation where you're not at each other's throats and you're kind of identifying and letting this person know, hey, look, if you want a new beginning, this and this needs to happen. Tell me about the Sun. Ooh, wrong deck. Tell me about the Sun with the Eight of Swords and the Hangman. Yeah, you're done ruminating these thoughts in your head. There was a card that flipped over. Hold on. Four of Pentacles, yeah. You've been holding on to this for far too long and you're tired. Why the Four of Pentacles? Queen of Wands. Could be a fire sign. Queen of Swords. An air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Two of Swords, Six of Swords. Yeah, you're sitting on the fence about an air sign or a fire sign in your life. You're like, do I bury the hatchet? Do we heal? Empress, there's a mother involved for some of you. Or maybe your children. Do you reach out to your children or do you let your children come out to you? I see someone returning here. There's three feminine energies here. This could be sisters, aunties, cousins, you know, you name it. I feel strongly like it's a family thing for most of you Cancers. If not, hopefully you're not involved in love triangles, but it could be. And for those of you that doesn't resonate, what I'm getting to tell you is accept new love, but only if you are at that level where you are done healing, or at least you're very close to, because if you're still in the middle of this back and forth energy with someone and you bring in a new person, it's counterproductive because you're not done healing and you can confuse yourself and the person involved, right? And then you'll end up with a more complicated situation. Tell me about the Ten of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, we got the Moon. So secrets, fear, Pisces energy. Tell me about the Moon. What's going on here with the Ten of Swords? There could be secrets revealed when there's this come back around. Strength. You're overcoming fears here. Three of Wands. You are moving forward. Page of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. You're focusing on what makes you happy, on not stressing. Nine of Swords. Yeah, this Strength and Moon. We've got Cancer and Leo energy coming through. So Cancer, I'm getting that you're not boxing in your emotions. You're comforting someone that was stressed out or someone that was upset, but you're doing it in a way that's gentle and loving. It's like you're listening. I get like multiple groups of people that Cancer has had a fallout with. This could be a love partner, could be family, this could be a friend, right? And you're at a point, Cancer, where you're not going to dwell and focus on who is no longer in your life. You're willing to listen only if it's not someone that you've been rescuing over and over. It's like you're drawing boundaries here depending on who the person is. If you constantly keep rescuing, for example, the black sheep in your family or the black sheep in your friend group or a partner, someone that has toxic behavior patterns, it's like that's what you're stopping. And you're not going to feel guilty about it. You're like, it's not my responsibility. Send this mother back to their child, or send this child back to their mother. Cut that in the reverse. For some of you, maybe the mother is the issue. I don't know. Okay, so only take what resonates. Okay. And for other Cancers where there's a disconnect here with family or someone that you care deeply about, because there's deep emotion here with the Moon. I'm getting you're lending this sympathetic ear to comfort this lion here. Okay, so Cancer, that is what I have for you for your tarot reading and the rest of the month, what you've got going on. Now, this next portion is going to be the charms and letters portion. If you want to stick around for that, great. And if not, I understand. I appreciate you being with me anyway, okay? So stick around. Okay, now let's do your letters and see. Remember, first name, middle, last, initials, people, places, and things. Okay, so we have got W, G, J, A, M, jam. WAG, maybe some of you, a dog could be significant. DR, doctor, telling you, some of you it's health stuff, recovery and health. BF, maybe some of you it's a best friend. BFT, RBH, resting bitch. Okay, resting bitch face, maybe some of you have been accused of that. RBF. Okay, so those are your letters. Let's do your charmies. All right, Spirit, what are the charms for Cancer? Okay, we've got the Nine of Wands in the reverse. This is saying, I give up. Okay, I'm tired. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not fighting. I'm not persevering. We've got the Sun. So we've got recovery here. Improvement in health. This is practically the best card in the whole tarot deck. A Leo could be relevant. All right, so yeah, there's clarity coming in a situation. We've got the letter M in the charm bowl. We've got the Whale. The Whale is indicative of a great worry over nothing in the tea leaf oracle. So we're going to take it as that. You're worried about something that you shouldn't be worried about. We've got the red jumping beans, something coming in hot. We've got the key here. So there's information you are uncovering this month. And here with the Four of Hearts, this is giving the Four of Cups. So you're ignoring something, ignoring your emotions, or trying to leave your emotions out until it's ready. But here with the soft pastel pink heart, this is sweet emotions coming. You're feeling those emotions, even though you try to ignore them. Okay, and then we've got this penny. So this is about investments. The year on this penny is 1978. So that year could be relevant. 9 plus 1 is 10 plus 7. 17 plus 8 is 25. 2 plus 5 is 7. So a Cancer could be relevant, or a Libra could be relevant. Aside from you, Cancer. So 7 is about showing up and doing the work. Got the letter T here. Patience is required. We got the Eiffel Tower. So this is about being able to see something clearly, having a clear view. But the tower can also be destructive if something is on a shaky foundation, right? Then we've got the green paper clip. So this is about getting your money, your finances in order. Something you're investing in. You're unlocking the potential of something that you're investing in. Some of you might decide to travel to Paris, France, or foreign travel could be a thing. Because the Sun is also about vacations for some, right? You might take a vacation to Paris, or that's on your bucket list maybe. Okay, so Cancer, this is what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here today. I wish you all the best. Until next time, stay real, stay blessed. Bye. Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading. Thank you for being here today. Let's get into your reading and see what is in store for you from now till the end of October. For some of you, the letter R could be significant. I see that over here because left over from the charms and oracles. Yeah, letter R. Okay. Spirit for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is happening for them from now to the end of October or whenever they're meant to come across this reading? Let's pull your oracle cards first and then we'll get into your tarot. If you're able to hear the drilling in the background, I'm sorry. There's remodeling going on at the neighbor's house. That could be significant for some of you. Well, Christmas time celebration. All right. Messages for Scorpio. What does Scorpio have in store? Animal. What's happening for Scorpio? Invisible barrier. What's the news? Ooh, this one just wanted to fly out. SOS. One more. Receipts. One of the other signs got that. Oh, is it Cancer or Capricorn? All right, Spirit. Messages for Scorpio. Brand new. Okay, Cancer just got that. Crossroads. Okay. Let's get your tea leaves. Messages for Scorpio. Okay. Well, that was easy. Yours just wanted to fly right out, honey. Okay, let's fix your oracle cards and then we'll get into your reading. All right, so the first one you got is celebration here with number 71. The year 71 could be significant, or this reduces to 8. 8 actually falls in line with you, Scorpio. That's the 8th house, Scorpio energy. 8 is also connected to Leo in the tarot. So harmony, peace, joy, togetherness, celebration. Celebrate with love, with simple acts of kindness, and give with an open heart, expecting nothing in return. For those of you wanting to know about connections, it says, in the warmth of the celebration, I was reminded of what we've lost and what we might still find in each other. Okay. So some of you, Christmas time could be significant. They've got animal. I don't think I know what movie this is, but we will look into this. Some of you could resonate with Black Panther energy. And we've got invisible barrier, breaking down invisible barriers and welcoming new horizons. And then this one flew out into my lap. It says SOS, distress, act with urgency, assistance needed. Something is smoking up in the background here. Okay, and then receipts here with evidence, guilty as charged, exposed. And then we've got brand new had fallen out. Fresh beginnings, reinventing yourself, new ventures, watch me shine. Nice. And then we've got crossroads, important choices, life-changing decisions, choose wisely. Your next step matters. So I'm thinking this should be this way, crossroads and then brand new. All right, then your cards, we've got Mountain Road. You are on the road to success. Mountain is also about challenges though. Okay, and then we've got Bouquet. Compliments from an admirer. And Goldfish, it says increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. That's abundance. Okay. And then we've got Ant with work, achievement, and success. Multiple confirmations on success here, Scorpio. You got a month here, November. This is your birthday season coming up, right? The end of this month to November. Whenever you're watching this, it's highlighting this period for you. Younger woman, dealings or relationships with a younger woman. And then we've got Cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. And then we've got Leg, stepping into a new experience. Some of you could be runners, or you're implementing a new like physical regimen that'll have you feeling young again. Some of you, there's a younger person that admires you, a younger woman particularly. It doesn't have to be romantic love. It's just like respect, admiration. Okay, let's get into your message. All right. Before we do, actually, let me look at the meaning of your animal card here, because I still don't be knowing the meanings. Know what I mean? Where the bookies? Okay, animal should be at the front because it's the letter A. Island of Lost Souls from 1932. No freaking wonder. I'm like, what movie is that? Okay, so 1932 could be significant. That's 10 plus 3, that's 15. Reduces 15, connects to Capricorn in the tarot. So a Gemini or a Capricorn could be significant. We've got Earl C. Kenton. What is a law? When dealing with others, assuming one's superiority can lead to cruelty or worse, the exertion of power by fear or force. The feeling that one is or knows better than anyone else can be mitigated through empathy, recognizing what we have in common with one another. Aren't we all hopeful animals in some form? You got it in the upright, so it means what rules apply here? Must they be obeyed? Okay. Yeah, some of you could be dealing with someone with animal energy where person, or this could be you, Scorpio, put yourself where you fit. Someone thinks that they know everything and that it's caused problems, right? Here with invisible barrier, breaking down invisible barriers and welcoming new horizons. Some of you are tired of someone's oppressive energy, and that's what you're moving away from. There's this sense of distress or an urge that you've got to act, like you're abandoning something and you're making a decision. Life-changing decisions. Choose wisely. Okay. Some of you have a new job coming in, a new connection, a new something that brings you inspiration again. There's a reason to celebrate again. I'm getting in the month of October, possibly even the month of November, since it came out here. Like the next 2 months could be quite significant for you, Scorpio, where you're course correcting. Something feels urgent, like you've got to move and you've got to move now. All right. Let's get into your astro dice. All right, Spirit, what area is being highlighted for Scorpio? Okay. So we have got the 9th house. So this is about your religious views, your belief system. Connects to Sagittarius. Then we've got Taurus. And we have got Neptune in Taurus, grounding your energy. All right. Some of you are grounding your religious beliefs. You want tangible, observable results. Neptune in Taurus. Some of you, okay, here with animal, I'm getting, there could be a battle going on internally, or when it comes to your belief system. What is the right thing to do? The right thing for the right reasons. And you're kind of at this fork in the road between following tradition, following what's expected of you, or going in a different direction. What hasn't worked for you? I'm getting some of you are stepping outside of what you have believed to be true, because here I'm getting with invisible barriers. You're breaking down something that you're kind of questioning authority, or questioning your belief, your world views, your political views. Some of you where you're like, okay, why do I have to believe in this way? Or why do I have to operate in this manner? Because you want evidence. You're like, if I'm gonna stick to the rules, if I'm gonna follow the rules, I need to know why. Or I need to know why, if I've been following the rules, I'm not getting what I ask for. And you're kind of going in a different direction as far as your beliefs. And I'm getting you're on the right path. If something is not working for you, it's time to leave that behind and go in a different direction altogether. Let's get into your tarot and find out a little bit more about what that is. We got Scorpio being a rebel over here. Okay. All right, Spirit, when it comes to Scorpio, what's happening the rest of this month? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. All right. Taurus, Pisces, and Sagittarius. They're in the astro dice. What's happening with Scorpio? What's happening this month? What's going on? Okay. So yeah, so you're looking at something from all different angles. You're questioning, okay? This hangman energy, Pisces for some of you, it's like you've been kind of locked in or boxed in. You put yourself here though. You wanted to spend this time to kind of think and reflect about everything around you, looking at your situation from different perspectives. Definitely worldviews. The Empress reverse. You believe that something hasn't allowed you to flourish or grow. It's kept you stuck here, unable to heal, unable to travel, unable to go in the direction that you want. Maybe it's out of sense of responsibility or obligation. Some of you could identify as mothers, or this is something about your own mother or a significant woman in your life. Okay. Taurus and Libra energy, as well as Pisces on the table. What's happening for Scorpio? The Five of Wands. Yeah, there's conflict here. You're conflicted. You're like, I want to know more. I want details. I want info. Some of you could have a messy woman in your energy, or if it's not a woman, it's someone that embodies feminine energy. Page of Swords, Two of Swords. Yeah, it's like this information comes to you through another person, and you're like, okay, it's time to shit or get off the pot, honey. There's news coming in where you're forced to take a chance. It could be pertaining to a job or some new endeavor in your life that leads to stability, or it can lead to stability, but you're conflicted about how to go about it. There's too many hands stirring this pot here. All right. There could be competition or jealousy around you pertaining to this opportunity. The Knight of Wands. It could require a move or going, like I said, in a different direction. Maybe possibly even due to a fire sign. Seven of Swords in the reverse, Eight of Cups reversed, Eight of Wands. All right, there's news coming in from someone that is unable to walk away. There's some truth that's going to be revealed. And as a result of this truth that's exposed, there could be people that are upset, particularly a baby mama or some type of drama like that. Or you are the baby mama that's upset. Put yourself where you fit, Scorpio. Know what I mean? All right, what's happening here? The Three of Wands in the reverse. You don't see the way forward. You're kind of conflicted. You're like, what direction do I go in now? Do I move or not? Some of you, okay. The High Priestess, the Sun. There's something about a hidden pregnancy or pregnancy you were not aware of. King of Cups. If this is not about a pregnancy, this can indicate that something, again, there's something about a secret being revealed. You're being advised to trust your own intuition. You guys are very psychic. Know what I mean? You know that. But I'm getting like, before you make a move, there is some type of drama that's stirred up here with other. I get a lot of feminine energy here. Multiple women. There's jealousy. There's competition. For some of you, if you don't have like the baby mama drama, this can indicate that there's a lot of competition around you. And some of you feel a little bit like you can tell there's tension. And you're like, why is there tension? Like you're trying to understand why there's conflict in the first place. What about the Hangman? What's going on here? Page of Cups in the reverse. Someone is emotionally immature, or this is pertaining to children. The Fool reversed. Some of you, okay, respectfully and honestly, Scorpio, you could be dealing with someone that's a salty ass. No communication. It's giving petty Betty vibes. Oh. 10 of Wands reversed. You drop this burden. You're like, you know what? If it weighs me down, I don't want it. You're kind of like biting your tongue type of energy. And you do this to save your peace, right? Like your peace of mind. Like you have no problem snapping at somebody. But in this case, you're like, you know what? I'm tired. I don't want to. And it's not even about being tired. It's about being beyond tired with this situation, whatever this is. Someone's an unreliable ass and you just don't see the way forward. If it's regarding a work situation, you kind of go back and revisit something about a work scenario, or you're replaying work scenarios in your head and you're like, is it time to make a move? You want to, but you don't think it's the right time. Maybe you're being advised to wait until November to start something new. If you're going through any type of conflict or tension at work where it's like you feel that you need to take action now, it's like, no, you're being advised to wait. If you're watching this past the month of October, November, it's the month following whatever month we're in. Time is an illusion, you guys. So whenever you come across this, I strongly believe. Okay. All right. What's happening for Scorpio? What about this Empress reversed? Why do we have the Empress reversed? The Seven of Wands. Be careful that you're not the salty woman at the heart of your reading. Okay. Four of Wands. This is about marriage commitment. You think something is taking too long. You're kind of, all right, Scorpio. Respectfully, I'm talking to a couple of Scorpios where you are being a toxic ass Scorpio, male or female, more particularly my girls. Okay. You're being toxic asses. Now, the reason that I say that is some of you, if you are in a relationship with someone, it's kind of, you're putting the pressure on for this person to commit, to marry, or to get into some type of relationship that is giving you commitment because you want the married life. You're like, this my person, this my boo thing. And you're kind of going in about this in an underhanded way. albeit even sneaky. You're like, yes, this, I'm stepping into a new chapter. He just doesn't know it yet, or she just doesn't know it yet, whatever you're into. And you're kind of being very discreet, very strategic to get someone to commit. This could be by falling pregnant or playing dirty somehow. All right. No judgment, just saying what it is. Now, for others of you, Scorpio, this could be someone that the person of interest is dealing with, where the person here is kind of protecting, but I'm the baby mama, but I'm always going to be here, bitch, kind of like, because I'm getting a strong petty Betty, whoever this is that I'm talking to, where someone is like defending their territory or marking their territory or something like that. I'm getting bitches back off or something like that. And it's like a group. It's like this woman and her groupies, her goonies that are attacking you, Scorpio, if you're on the receiving end, okay? Well, we're going to clarify that. Anyways, tell me about this Five of Wands. Now, if this is not regarding a love situation, this could be a work situation where you feel that someone is ganging up on you, or there's a group of people here that are not in the best energy. Tell me about the Five of Wands. The Six of Pentacles reversed. Yeah. When it comes to work or any matter in your life, actually, you're making a judgment call this month, Scorpio. You're like, you know what? I march to the beat of my own motherfucking drum. I don't need this. And you sever ties. You're like, something needs to change or it's got to end. And you could be literally cutting ties with someone that you feel is toxic. For some of you, you decide to forego a situation where you feel you're being breadcrumbed here, right? You're being given a promise of, I'm going to do this, that, and the third. Right now, I don't see another energy. I don't see someone, a significant other saying, I'm going to do this, that, or the third. You get people attached to this other person, right? Because even this Knight of Wands feels like a non-committal ass. And if this is who you're attached to, then why are you even fighting? I mean, this person isn't worth fighting for. You know what I mean? Shit. Oh my goodness. Okay. So for those of you where it doesn't resonate and it's not about a person, say it's a work situation or it's a family situation, there could be a fire sign at the heart of this reading that is not the most reliable. This is giving the failure to launch type of vibes or failure to thrive type of vibes, where this person is always needy, asking for favors from you, draining you, and you're tired. That's what you're upset about. You're the one being a petty Betty and you're not being a petty Betty. You're putting your boundaries up, which is different. You're protecting your peace, your energy. Makes the Empress reverse come out in you, but it's not unfounded. This is you defending your family, defending your peace of mind. You feel emotionally unstable when this person's energy comes in and disrupts your peace, because there's always something. This is very closely connected to the Cancer reading, where they are constantly having to save like the black sheep of the family or something like that. And you're like, no more. You're kind of in the same spot. All right. Now, that's if it's a family or friend situation. For others of you where it's about a connection with someone, let's see what this Knight of Wands is about. What is this Knight of Wands about? The Four of Cups reversed. You refuse to ignore a situation anymore. Five of Swords reversed. You're over it. Page of Swords reversed. You're not even communicating. You're ready for something else. Ace of Wands. Whether it's love or work, you're done. You're like, I'm not angry about it anymore. I'm not upset. It's like whatever's meant to be is going to be. I'm focusing on the new here. Yeah, you're making plans for the future. You're reviewing the past and looking towards the future. And right now, if you stay in this situation, you're like, I don't see the way forward, right? My foresight is blocked right now. That is changing, or that's the change that's coming in. Where you have lacked clarity, clarity is coming in. There could be something about a missed opportunity coming back around. Tell me about the Three of Wands in the reverse. What is this about? The Four of Pentacles. You're locking something down. King of Cups reversed. Nine of Swords reversed. Okay, Scorpio. Look, some of you are like an emotional seesaw. I swear to God. Know what I mean? Okay. Because it's like you're ready, not miss out on an opportunity. But at the same time, when the opportunity comes in, you're closed off. You're like, but I'm scared. So, I mean, I get it. You're scared. But I mean, when are things going to change if you're scared and holding yourself back? Some of you have had the same house, the same partner, the same job, the same everything, because you're afraid to expand and get out there. You could be questioning the Empress in the reverse, questioning your self-worth about, am I too old? Am I too young? Am I too inexperienced? Am I too experienced? Like, there's a lot of this, like, uncertainty, a lot of fear and doubt that is keeping you boxed in. Yeah, your emotions tend to seesaw. Okay. Scorpio, you're not too much of anything, honey. You need to get on out there. Know what I mean? Take a chance. Okay. Tell me about this hangman with the Page of Cups in the reverse, Spirit. What's happening here? All right. The shadow. Okay. So that's the devil energy. Capricorn. Yeah, you are your own worst enemy. Nine of Cups, Queen of Pentacles reverse. You're like, I want this, then the third, Queen of Pentacles reverse, but can I achieve it though? I don't have the skills. Yes, you freaking do. You know what I mean? Change that. Death. That could be what's changing. Three of Pentacles, you're busy at work. Some of you are signing a new contract, a new agreement. You're finally deciding to break through your shadow and go for it. Because you do have brand new here in Crossroads. I get a group of you will make a decision to move to something else, or others of you choose to remain here out of fear. All right, so put yourself where you fit, but the potential for something new is here. It's up to you. All right, tell me about this Empress reversed with the Seven of Wands. What's happening here? The Ace of Swords, you're getting that clarity that you're seeking. A new beginning, a new opportunity. You're severing ties with what doesn't feel right. You're feeling more confident. Four of Pentacles, okay, more secure within yourself, but there is still something about you overcoming this fear, okay? Fear of the unknown, yeah. So much fear here, Scorpio. For some of you, it's regarding a connection, afraid to open up, afraid to make the wrong investment. For others of you, it's afraid to get this new job. Tell me about this Five of Wands with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Some of you are fighting about money that's owed to you. You're like, this son of a biscuit is not paying me back. What the hell? I'm never lending money again. The Lovers, for some of you, it's about a commitment here, a connection. Three of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, okay? Some of you Scorpios could be dealing with third-party situations. I mean, that's not going to be for all of you, but for some of you, it's difficult because it's like you're getting more feelings for your side piece, or you are the side piece and they're getting more feelings for you now, okay? But it is an important connection. For others of you, if you're single and there's no third party or anything like that, this could be making a transition from friends to lovers, or there's a fear of connecting, getting out there and dating again. If you decide to take the chance to date and meet somebody new, you have somebody brand new. It's up to you, honey. You know what I mean? Like, you have, the ball is in your court. There's going to be something for you to celebrate. I get, well, my sister's a Scorpio, and I was telling her, I don't know, I think by Thanksgiving or the Christmas or New Year's or some of the holidays, I'm like, you ain't going to be single. You're bringing, somebody to dinner or something like that. It could be the case for some of you Scorpios, because we got celebration here, and I got something about the holiday season being very significant when it comes to connections, okay? Tell me about the Knight of Wands with the Four of Cups reverse. It's like you're not missing opportunities. Your peepers are open. Page of Wands, Knight of Wands. Yeah, there's messages coming in, but some of you are so guarded. You've got your ring alarm on. Your ring camera is very much on, but it's like you are the ring camera. Three of Cups, Two of Pentacles. There we go. Same message. Okay, it's like, friends, I had a good time with you, back and forth. Can I afford this? Should I afford this? Can I invest in this relationship? Or is it just my head? Am I fantasizing again? I'm getting no. It's for real this time. You got the World here. You're wrapping up a cycle and you're embarking onto something new. Tell me about the Three of Wands reversed with the Four of Pentacles. The Fool, you're stepping into something new, okay? You're teetering on the edge of some brand new breakthrough or something like that, Scorpio. Go for it. Go for it, okay? Scorpio, that is what I have for you, my friends, as far as your tarot reading, all right? You're leaving this sadness behind, this emptiness, okay? So if you want to stick around for the charm portion, that's what's happening next. I forgot to include it for the earth signs. So I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm not going to pause the videos for the water sign. I'm just going to keep filming until I do the charms and everything. So hold on, all right? And if you don't want to stick around, I appreciate you spending some time with me here today. And I look forward to seeing you at the next one. But for those of you that do want to see the charms and the tiles and all that, I got you. All right, Scorpio, you didn't realize I was gone, did you? All right. Here are your letters. Okay. All right, Z, M, D, DM, DMR, DMD. Okay, be correct. IDD. Oh, I know some people that is Scorpio that work in IDD. Quite a few, actually. Did. Mr. Did. ZT. S. DSM. Hey, look. If you have DSM, diagnostic of, never mind. Anyways, if you know, you know. DSM. If you're, some of you, maybe you work in the health field or the mental health field. Okay. Somebody could have like mental health issues. ROI, return on investment. RD, doctor. TZ. I'm getting Taz. Somebody could have like a tag name. Izzy. I do apologize for all the background noise, friends. All right. There's like boom basses and wheezing and all kinds of stuff. We have allergies over here. All right. Spirit. All right. Let's get your charmies. So we've got Alice in Wonderland, okay? Somebody's name could be Alice, or maybe you like this story, this book. I think the author from this book, he was high on mushrooms or some shit. Rabbits could be significant. Some of you, sexual matters. Believe me, if you know the story behind Alice in Wonderland, you might want to look it up. All right. So we got the seahorse here. So a balance of feminine and masculine energy. Lower this part here. Is that better? No. Shit. Okay, look at this tarot card. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. This is about self-care, earth sign energy. The egg sandwich. Eggs is about new beginnings here. Something is balanced and complete. Maybe you really like egg sandwiches more. There's a lot of balancing out the feminine and masculine energies. Here we've got the Ace of Clubs. So there's a new beginning. $100 bill. Some of you have a big burden when it comes to finances. You will be blessed financially to recover or overcome some type of financial setback, right? Somebody could be Catholic or Christian. Somebody's name could be Christian. And then here we've got the 25 cents. Number 25 could be significant. Here on this quarter, it says, what is this? The year on here is 2019. So that year could be important. There's a turkey on here. Kentucky. Is it? I'm blind as shit, you guys. 2019. It looks like a turkey. I don't know. I can't tell what it is. Okay. And I'm wearing my glasses. Ain't that sad? Kiachi. I don't know, you guys. So I'm just going to leave that there. All right. Then we've got the Om symbol here with meditation. So 3 could be relevant. Or some of you practice spirituality, yoga. All right. And then this is the candy. So there's a sweet surprise coming your way, my lovely, beautiful, handsome Scorpios. Okay. That is what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching and spending some time with me here today. Until next time, stay real, stay blessed. Bye. Hello, Pisces. Welcome to the rest of October reading for you. Let's see what you got going on. Thank you for being here today. I certainly appreciate you. Let's see. Start by pulling your oracle cards first, and then we'll get into your tarot and your oracles. Your tarot and charms at the end. Okay. Spirit, for the Pisces that are going to watch this reading, what do they have going on? Pisces gift for you, number 74. And let's do little monsters next. All right. Let's see. Pisces. What does Pisces have going on from now to the end of October or whenever they come across this reading? We've got Wonder of the World in the reverse. That looks like Godzilla or no, King Kong. Gorillas could be significant. Let's get you an unknown situation card. Unknown situation for Pisces, please. Wheel of Fortune. Look at that. Okay. Love it. Okay. What the news is? What's the news for Pisces? What is the news for Pisces? Okay. This news seems urgent, Pisces. Okay. Fuego. Frenemy. Ooh. Okay. All right. Not the frenemies. What's going on for my lovely, beautiful, handsome Pisces? Ooh. Pisces, you need to grab you some garlic, do some type of spiritual cleanse. I'm going to tell you right now. Okay. Confirmation with that buzzing over there. Okay, let's get you some tea leaves. All right. For my lovely, beautiful, handsome Pisces, what do we have going on? Okay. Bob the Builder's in town. He wants his saw back. What I mean, shit. All right, we have some stuff on the ground. You got a bunch of tea leaves. Okay, hold on. Bob, excuse me, Bob. Sheesh, that's a lot, but I think I'm going to take them anyway. All right, let's see. If these land upright, we'll take them. If not, oh shit, this one is a stair. All right. Okay. All right, these came up like that. This one is staying because it came out in the upright. Okay. I got Pisces. I mean, y'all did have some eclipse activity, so that could be what's going on here. But I'm getting multiple areas of your life being affected, okay? I think it's a mixed bag. All right, let's get your tarot out here. Make some room because we're going to need it. Okay. You can ring my bell. You're going to hear from somebody. Somebody's going to ring your doorbell or ring your ring bell, like camera, or a ring camera could be significant, or someone is ringing your doorbell. Okay. It could be a gift coming your way here with number 74. Embrace your uniqueness and offer it as a special gift to the world. Cherish yourself, recognize your inner beauty, embrace your worth. All right. For those of you in connection, instead of seeing you as the gift you are, I doubted your value and it created a rift between us. I wish I had seen your worth sooner. Someone is kicking themselves, Pisces, kicking that they could have fumbled an opportunity with you. They didn't realize what a gift you are. All right. So you're recognizing that within yourself. Here with Wonder of the World, this is King Kong. Okay, so I'm getting, King Kong was a very misunderstood individual. You know what I mean? He was scary, because of his size, because he looked different. But he was trying to protect this girl, I think. I don't know. I haven't watched King Kong in forever. But I'm getting he was in love with that girl. Anyways, we'll see how this connects to your reading. But I'm getting someone being misunderstood. This could be you or someone around you. Here with Fuego, we've got chemistry, intense passion, things are heating up. So expect lots of chemistry, desire. Here with frenemy, fake friends, two-faced, hidden intention. Okay, we'll see what that's about. Then you also pulled this one. This one's your other situation card. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so some of you, maybe your casino is significant or you like to go gamble. The ball here is on number 9. Okay, so it could be relevant. The 9th of the month, September. Okay, fortunes are always turning. Seize the opportunity to change the future. I'm getting someone is regretful that they fumbled an opportunity with you. They're trying to come back around. All right, and then here with energy vampires, draining connections, toxic influence, protect your energy, time to cut cords. Some of you are dealing with somebody that really drains you, takes the life force out of you. I'm getting masculine energy. Doesn't matter if it's male or female. It's all about the vibe there. Recharge, mental rest, emotional recovery, taking a break, come back stronger. I'm getting you've got someone around you that totally drains you of your energy. You're someone that you've got this uniqueness. You have special gifts or special talents and abilities, and people see that in you. And as a result, they want to take it. You draw people to you here with chemistry and Fuego, right? It's like people are so drawn to you. They obsess over you. All right, let's pull your tea leaves. We've got love. Okay, so love wanted to come flying. And then we've got happiness. So love and happiness is going to be your main focus. We've got pineapple, reconciliation. We have got dragon, beware of self-delusion. Frying pan, trouble, accusations. And then we have got butterfly, a change for the better. Month of the year, June. Okay, and then we've got wind chimes, peace and harmony. Interesting. There's another group that got a couple of those cards. Hard work ahead with table. And then we've got horseshoe with good luck and muddled, unclear thinking with forest. So some of you are missing the forest or the trees in a situation. All right. So there's someone in your energy could be a partner, could be a friend that is draining you and you're not realizing it, Pisces. If you're feeling drained by the time you're done connecting with someone, hello, take a clue, okay? Let's look at your oracle card. Wonder of the World. That's towards the end. I think it's the last card. Yeah, it is. King Kong, directed by Miriam C. Cooper and Ernest B. Shusak. What the hell? I'm probably saying that wrong. Shushak. All right, 1933. So that year could be significant. 1933 reduces to a 16. That's giving Tower in the tarot, but it also reduces to Cancer, right? Yeah, 1933, 16. Tower, 16 reduces to a 7. Oh my gosh, connects to Libra, Scorpio, and Cancer energy is here. Okay, it says, I'm going to show you the greatest thing your eyes have ever beheld. This is definitely about a connection, okay? Focus on what makes you special. Connects to that gift there. Everyone has unique abilities and you do too. Proclaim your individuality. Shout it from the rooftops. Show the world what only you can do. While attracting attention may lead to misunderstanding and others trying to take you down, bravery can bring admiration and even spark wonder. I swear I had not seen this before because you saw me pull it. But anyways, okay, so in the reverse, it says overconfidence can bring a tragic ending. Okay, in the upright, it says fortune favors the bold. But you did get in the reverse, all right? So be careful that you're not too overconfident in a situation. I really don't get that's you, Pisces. I get it's someone that you're dealing with. They could be overconfident because King Kong is obsessed with this woman. You could be the woman that King Kong is obsessed with. It doesn't mean that you are like literally a woman. It, doesn't matter, male or female. Okay, you could be the protagonist in that movie, in other words, okay? And it's like someone is obsessing over you and they're confident that they got you like that. They feel that they can drain you, deplete you, they smile to your face, but in a way it's like control, if you will. Be careful that you are not dealing with someone that is delusional, that any issue or any conflict, they turn it back on you. Here with the frying pan, I'm getting that. Someone, the month of June could be relevant. Or you could be connected to a Cancer or a Gemini, right? But I'm getting that all you want is peace. But in order for you to get that peace, it's going to take some hard work and effort. And while someone is jabbering away in your ear, it's hard for you to really focus that attention. Your battery is on low right now. But you do have your luck turning around. There is going to be moments of happiness once you take the time to retreat and recharge those batteries of yours. All right, let's see your astro dice. Okay, we got Virgo. We got 9th house Sun in the 9th house in Virgo. Okay, religion, spirituality, faith, spiritual hygiene is coming through. What you believe to be true. Some of you are cleaning up the way that you think about religion and spirituality. For some of you, this is higher education. It's like you're structuring, organizing your goals for the future, your vision, your philosophy. That is what's changing, or that is what's bringing your attention in. You're pursuing spirituality, spiritual practice, spiritual endeavors could be relevant. You are someone of the light, Pisces, okay? You bring both the light and the dark to people, and not a lot of people can handle it. But if you're constantly operating only in the light energy, I'm getting you are drained. You're meant to operate in both light and dark frequencies in order for you to protect your peace. You have to find that happy medium and trust your judgment, trust your intuition when it comes to people and connections, okay? Let's see. There's a turning point coming though. Some of you, you're going to be gifted with this opportunity, this blessing of getting rid of whatever is not serving you, all right? Good fortune here. Tell me what's happening for Pisces this month. What is coming in for Pisces this month? Tell me about Pisces. Okay, we got the Empress upright. All right, fertility, looking good, feeling good, growth and expansion here. 3 of Cups, good times in store, celebration. Some of you, there's a baby shower or a birthday party could be significant. You're celebrating someone. This could be, I'm getting something is growing. This could be the growth of a project or expansion of some sort. Maybe it's somebody's mother's birthday. There's an engagement here, 4 of Wands. It's definitely giving party vibes. Put this down here. Yeah, there's a reunion celebration. Some of you, there's a reunion with someone with a significant other, maybe a twin flame. What's happening here? Well, as I say that, King of Wands. This could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or someone that's very good looking. It's like It's giving reunited and it feels so good. Know what I mean? Ooh, what this conflict is. All right, but there's conflict and miscommunication, possibly. Be careful, okay? Be careful. There could be gossip, Knight of Swords in the reverse. Something seems unfair. Legal issues could be here. For some of you, feeling stuck. What is going on there? That flipped the script. Some of you could be in disagreement over information that comes to your awareness, or it could be straight up gossip. Because I'm getting people talking about, I heard from a friend about this, that, and the third, and you're like, I don't want to hear it. And it's like someone keeps yapping. You're like, I said, I don't want to hear it. You know what I mean? Like, I told you, I don't want to listen to whatever you got to say. What the hell? That's that two-faced frenemy. Because I'm getting like, this could be at a party or at a get-together, and someone is talking shit. And you're like, okay, respect the person that we're celebrating here. You could talk to me about gossip or drama at another time. Right now is not the time. It's not the time. It's not the place. I'm getting whoever is talking shit is trying to get a reaction out of you. And if it's not an actual party, this is about a connection where you see something online, something that's posted and it's directed at you. Something is meant to ruffle your feathers. I'm getting it's more than 3 people involved, or it's a third party type of situation where it's other people. All right, Spirit, what's going on here? What is this mess? What is going on here? Don't engage. Pisces, if they're meant to stir the pot and get you to act out of character, don't allow it. Some of you are not in agreement to some type of information that's being delivered and you're conflicted. I don't see you lashing out at anyone, but I see you confused and kind of like, what is that for? For some of you, it's the weirdest thing. I get tensions between you and a teacher, or you and a mentor, or someone that is kind of like siphoning ideas off of you, especially if you're a creative person or you're trying to do your own thing. Okay, trying to ride on your coattails. King of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, someone not in the best energy. There's someone that's draining you of your potential for growth. All right, there could be friends that are trying to dissuade you or interfere with your life project or your life goals. And you're kind of questioning whether these people are really your friends or not. I'm getting they're not. Because they see that you've got love, that you are happy, that you are, rising in your career. And there's some jealousy here. There's like hurt, bitter feelings here. 6 of Swords. Some of you have a trip or a getaway, or you're being advised to go, or there could even be trip or travel involved to meet up with someone. The Hermit, yeah, after being in isolation or in separation for a while, there's you guys bridging the gap. Yeah, it's definitely, maybe for some of you, it's a long distance trip, more than a few hours. Queen of Swords with this Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You're missing someone, someone is missing you, you guys are reuniting. But it's like when you get to this reunion, there could be energy vampires lingering in your energy, whether it's a family affair or friends. We did pull the frenemy card, so be careful the company that you keep, Pisces, because I'm getting there's people that you're friends with that are really jealous of you, or they're in competition, or they're talking shit. They're trying to shake your confidence because you're appearing here as someone that knows their worth. You have special gifts, special talents. And I'm getting a couple of groups of Pisces here where something that you do really stands out. You're very creative in the creative field, in the spirituality field, or you're spiritually gifted. I mean, even artistic talents like sketching, creating innovative technology, data programming, whatever it is that you do, I'm getting you use your brain a lot and you use your hands a lot, right? And it's like you channel ideas. You're very, maybe some of you are architects or something that you do that you're showing what you do by hand to the world, and you're so talented. Maybe you're an artist, and I get like people admiring and celebrating you, but at the same time in this group, you've got people that are trying to take your ideas, trying to take your shine. And for some, like I said, I got this message of like a teacher or someone in competition with you where they're trying to siphon ideas or kind of take credit for your work. And you're like, okay, fuck that. Okay, I'm out of breath, you guys. I don't know. Some of you, maybe you're out of breath a lot, or you could deal with anxiety attacks or panic attacks or something like that. Tell me about the 4 of Wands. What's going on? All of a sudden I have a hard time breathing. Okay, the World. There we go again. Graduation. Some of you, there's literally a graduation. You're traveling for a graduation. This could be yours or somebody else's graduation. You're like, I'm not going to miss it for the world. Yeah, I get a strong vibe of this reunion. And it's like there's a youth in your energy that is ready to embark on the next chapter in their journey. They're taking like their first steps, initiating into something, and they're transitioning. They're working on their skill mastery. This could be you, right? You could be the one mastering something and ascending to the next level, whatever the level that is for you. Nice. Tell me about this King of Wands. Some of you are even planning like where to go next. Got the Ten of Swords and the Two of Pentacles and the Emperor. Yeah, it's like you're mapping out your destiny, but in order to make that happen, you've got to drop one of these pentacles. You're being very strategic, Aries energy. I'm getting you're going toe to toe with someone. Those of you that are in school or that you are in a position where you've got to hire up, I'm getting that your boss or whoever's in charge is giving you like side eye or kind of observing you, and they have respect and admiration. But at the same time, there's a bit of fear, like fear of competition, fear of you outshining them, of you knowing more. This is giving like the student supersedes the master or something like that. I forgot what the saying is. But basically, it's like you're leveling up. You know more than your boss at this point. And that could be, this person could be trying to sabotage you some way, somehow. Or this could be like a friend that's a little bit older than you and you know more than your friend and y'all start at the same level. I mean, put yourself where you fit, right? As far as the story goes. But you're going back and forth. Like, are they really doing this or that? Or am I imagining things? It's like, no, honey, you're not imagining it. Now, for others of you where this is connected to the friend that's being a gossip or whatever, you're being advised to redirect this person's attention. Be very strategic when dealing with them, because I'm getting this person is saying shit to get a reaction out of you. Don't fall into their games. Excuse me. Now, for my Pisces that are in the spiritual field, you're a tarot reader, a psychic, a medium. You're very susceptible to this energy where you have friends that try to get a free reading out of you. That try to, so what do you know, this is so-and-so. What did you think of so-and-so? What vibe did they give you? Because believe me, you get that a lot. People be trying to send you pictures. They try to send you audio files. I mean, you can't have true friendships. I know personal experience where people always want to know what your opinion is or what vibes you get from pictures. And it gets overwhelming sometimes. Sometimes you just feel like disconnecting your phone and throwing it at the wall, you know. I know. I had to get rid of some connections in my own life because it was just constant. What about this and what about that? It was always about them and their situation. Hopefully you're not dealing with that, Pisces. And if you do, get yourself out. You know what I mean? All right, Page of Swords. What's going on? Queen of Wands in the reverse. Someone is upset. Someone's upset, Pisces. Okay. All right. Six of Wands, King of Cups, the Devil reversed. Okay. All right. Well, some of you have been in disconnect with someone because of toxic behaviors. Someone could have been, using emotional manipulation or flattery to get their way with you. And you're like, you know what? I know what you're doing. You decided to pull away. You could be this salty Queen of Wands, regardless of gender. You could be upset with someone or someone's upset with you. Whoever did the offense here is kind of like, okay, I'm conflicted. I'm upset right now. I would rather just pull back my energy. Okay. Tell me about the Five of Wands. For some of you, this is gossip about a fire sign and you choose not to engage. What about this Five of Swords? What's happening here? Seven of Wands and the Chariot. Okay, both of these are sevens. So this is about patience is needed here. All right, stand your ground and choose a path. This way or that way, whatever it is, choose a path. Don't stay here in this conflict. Defend yourself. Some of you will have people up against you. You're going to be like, where are all these oppositions coming from? And if they don't step to you directly, you could just feel these wands carry energy. And some of you are very susceptible to energy. Most of you are like sponges, Pisces, okay? You're all psychic or you're all sensitive and you feel something is up. So you feel the need to protect yourself. This protection could be in the form of a spiritual bath. You are overcoming this with a Chariot, okay? You're not going to stay stuck in that energy. You're going to defend yourself, do your spiritual bath, cleansing, breaking off connections, what have you. And you're overcoming adversity, all right? You're like anywhere but here, and you make it happen. Cancer energy coming through. Yeah, you're no longer missing opportunities. You're no longer ignoring something. If someone is giving you bad behavior, you're not going to be this fool anymore. You're like, I'm done playing nice. All right. You're going to be inconsistent. I'm walking away from your ass. Forget that, son. Okay. So that is what I have for you, my lovely, beautiful, handsome Pisces. Okay. I hope this reading has been helpful. And I am going to pull your charms and your letters. It's going to be the next part of your reading. So if you want to stick around for it, great. If not, you don't have to. I certainly appreciate you making it all this way over. Yeah, okay. And yeah, if have yourself a great day, blessed day, night, evening, whatever you're watching. Okay. Let's get into your charms and letters. This is for your confirmation. Remember, first name, middle, last initial. All right, Spirit, what are the letters for Pisces? Right here. So we've got U. B-U. I got blue. Cube. Not the cube coming through. Ice cube. Cube. Is this M or W? That's W. W, Q. Excuse me. V. I feel like that was very little letters, right? Let me lower this part, so you can see this up close. All right, let's get you a few more letters. All right. K, V, J, E. And then we got M, Mr. Q, Mr. V. All right, let's do your charms. All right. Spirit, what are some charms for Pisces? Oh, good Lord. Ow, something just poked me. What the hell was that? I don't know, but something stabbed me. Okay. All right, so we got the little book here. So information, you're looking up information. Some of you could identify as writers, or maybe you're into journaling for manifestation. All right, you got nope, not today. So there you go, protecting yourself from that energy. And then we've got the Four of Hearts. So this is about not ignoring something anymore. We've got the broken phone. So some of you will have a conversation. Someone is reaching out. Initially, at the start of your reading, I kept getting ring. So expect a phone call here. So be careful about miscommunication, misunderstandings. We've got the mermaid here. Some of you, maybe you identify as part of the marine kingdom, or you're connected to, Poseidon, water energy. Obviously, you are water. Confirmation from Luna. Then we've got the fairies. Some of you, maybe you talk to fairies, or you're really drawn to fairies. You are my spiritual group for sure. Look at this. You've got here a Pegasus. So Pegasus, they're very unique. They're mythical creatures. Some of you might like horses, right? We've got the 10 of Pentacles. This is a family affair, career, stability. Temperance, it did come out in the reverse. So let's see. How do you want it to fall, Spirit? How do you want it to fall? Gosh, it's giving sideways. Upright. Okay. So you're healing family connections or family issues, Sagittarius energy. Some of you are healing long-standing connections here, repairing them. We've got butterflies, so there's transformation energy here. Scorpio vibes. Scorpio season could be significant. Twizzlers, I'm getting something has been tangled. All right, maybe you just enjoy this candy, not me. So put yourself where you fit. Okay, we've got the letter G. Or is it C? Letter C. Okay, letter C, and then we've got the Om meditation symbol, and then we've got the key. So coming into some knowledge. Some of you are definitely unlocking secrets, unlocking secret knowledge, information. I love this key. It's so pretty. All right. So that is what I have for you, my beautiful, lovely, handsome Pisces. Until next time, stay real, stay blessed. Bye.